is Amanda, and today I have probably one of the most exciting videos of the entire year to share with you guys, because today I will be doing my Booktube-A-Thon Tbr. I will of course leave all the links to the Booktube-A-Thon YouTube channel in the description box below, as well as all the challenges and all of that fun stuff will be in the description box if you're interested. But without further ado, let's get cracking! So like every year, there are of course 7 challenges, and I just think that they're such an essential part of the Booktube-A-Thon. You don't have to complete them, but I just think they make picking out your TBR pile just such more of a fun challenge, and who doesn't love a good challenge? And therefore I will attempt pretty much all of them except for one. So here are the books that I will be reading. For the challenge to read a book with yellow on the cover, I have chosen Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and I haven't read anything by her before, but I have listened to her TED Talk, which is absolutely amazing, and I will leave a link to it in the description box below. She talks about the importance of just not sharing a single story, and I hope that she's a good of a writer as she is a speaker, because I've heard so many great things about this book. And I have also chosen it for another challenge as well, which is to read a book that Booktube has inspired you to read. And Max from Well Done Books has spoken so much about this book in the past, like 2 years ago or last year or whatever, that I just had to read it, because I actually got this as a graduation gift this year and I'm so stoked to read it. And it is about 2 teenagers living in Nigeria, and Nigeria is under a military dictatorship and they are split up, and I think one of them moves to America, and it's about how their lives evolve differently, I think, and I'm just so pumped to read it. I hope it will be fantastic. So for the challenge to read a book that you only read after sunset, I unfortunately won't be able to take part in that challenge, since my working hours are basically only evenings and nights, and therefore I won't have time. So that one, I guess I will just have to DNS. So the next challenge is to read a book that is older than you are, and I'm 19 years old, so therefore I have to read a book that is older than 19 years or 20 years. And for that I have chosen whatever book from the Lord of the Rings series that I'm currently on, because I have them all here and I am almost finished with the Fellowship of the Ring. I have only 100 pages left, and I haven't decided yet if I want to go on with either The Hobbit or The Two Towers for next week. So when the Booktube-A-Thon is upon us, I might be reading The Return of the King or whichever of these 3 that is up next. These are definitely older than me, since they are written sometime during the 50s or 60s, I believe, and therefore I'm just really pumped to read them, because the first one is freaking amazing and I love them to death. And since the movies are so incredibly epic, I thought that I would also take the chance to watch them for the challenge to read a book-to-movie adaptation and watch them and read them back to back. And I can't wait to continue on with the series, so I will be reading as many as I can and have not read from the series during the Booktube-A-Thon for 2 challenges. So for the challenge to read a book from your favorite author, I've actually just ordered that one, so I hope it will arrive on time. And since I read Lolita very recently, and I will talk about that in a wrap-up, in my next wrap-up basically, but I loved Nabokov's writing, so that's why he has become one of my all-time favorite writers. So I have chosen to read either Speak Memory, which is a memoir he wrote, or Pale Fire, which is supposed to be this kind of different meta literary criticism poem. I don't even know how to describe it, but I hope it will be as good as everyone says. It has a really high rating on Goodreads. So for the last challenge, which is to read 7 books, I know I won't be able to do that, but I can always try. So I ordered some more books that I will be trying to get to during the week. So that is, among other things, The Shell Collector, which is by Anthony Doerr, who has written All the Light We Cannot See, one of my all-time favorite novels. And I also bought The Nightingale, which I've heard so many great things about. So we will just see what happens, how many books I will be able to get through, and I'm just really pumped for this year because since I'm only working evenings and night times, I will actually be able to read during most of the days, which I haven't been the other years. So full commitment this year, full commitment. So I'm really excited, and I would love to hear what you will be reading for the Booktube-A-Thon. Are you taking part? Please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know. Have you read any of these books that are on my TBR? Share your opinions, discuss, and share all the love for the books. So that was pretty much all I had to share with you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up because that will help me out a lot. And then I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!